And, you know, I like the Hells Angels. I'm friends with the Hells Angels. I ran the door on their benefits and stuff. Benefit for Papa when he got back in Massachusetts, had a problem, and, you know, benefits for guys who died on their bikes and stuff like that. And they come and say, you know, we're going to do a benefit. We want you to run the door. What do you think you need? What do you want to do? And I said, well, this is the way you want me, this is what my rules. Everybody that walks through gets patted down, men and women, except for anybody wearing a Hells Angels patch. Whatever patch they're wearing, it doesn't matter. I want a member at the door at all times.
Yeah.
If anybody's got a problem with patting down, we refer them to the member. And then they'll do
smart.
Very smart.
Super smart.
Very smart.
Everybody, and there were a lot of people who had to go back to the cars and try.
I'll be right back.
You know, hey, what are you doing?
Well, it's interesting that you bring up, especially that particular club, because I feel like you know, a good percentage of my job in Oakland was preventing other people from not getting their ass kicked by the Hells Angels.
Oh, exactly. That's what I
like,
did.
I can't remember how many times, and like people, I'm saving your life here.
Yeah.
You don't get it. Like
They don't.
but they don't. They still think you're being an asshole. But I'm like, I'm doing you straight here. I'm doing you straight. You know.
They're up to their ass in alligators, and they don't even know they're in the swamp. Yeah. You know? They haven't got a clue. And the Hells Angels used to come in every Wednesday to the Cat Club for Bondage Go-Go when it was there. And what we finally wound up doing was, because I knew them and I was friends with them, and they respected me as an old biker, and you know, when they would come in, we had an area set aside, the little stage area back at the end of the bar on the left at the Cat Club there. It's kind of a little rise. We put them back there, and then I would stand in front of them, and I would, you know, people would come up, and, you know, I'd direct them away. Like you see, you know, have a good time, boys, but, you know, we gotta save you know, the customers don't understand what they're dealing with here. And, you know, you gently as you can, as nicely as you can, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steer you over here. Just, you know, oh, I'm gonna put my foot up on there. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know, so I kind of acted as a buffer for a long time. But you know, my experience is most of the time they don't really cause the trouble, but wherever they go, the trouble's not far behind. Mm-hmm. You know, and you know, I love working their parties, and you know, and stuff. They're real people. I like bikers. You know, they're my peeps all along.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Since you said you came from a biker brawler background, how did bouncing change that?
Over the years, over the short term.
I mean, were you still getting in fights when you were nights off, or did you start to swap?
No. Took all that shit off the top, you know. No, I did. It really settled me down a lot.
It settled me down. I mean,
Yeah,
for sure, because suddenly it's,
you know,
it's work,
and
it's
then,
your job.
and one of the things you see is, you know, when you're drunk, you think you're the baddest guy that ever shit between two shoes. You know, you just you know, but you know, when you're dealing with somebody who's sober, the sober guy looking going, I can take you easy. Yeah. You know, drunk people aren't good fighters. You know, and they don't get that. You know, when they get drunk, they want to fight. Drunk people are not good fighters.
No, they are not.
And for me, the boxing goes quicker than the wrestling.
Yeah.
I can wrestle drunk and sort of keep up, but boxing, like, I'm not going to hit any, you know?
You know,
You got to trade drunk.
but
Just
Trust me, we've worked on that.
Yeah.
There's a tipping point where your skills start to deteriorate.
Yeah.
You have too much alcohol. But yeah, there's a.
But you ever fight, you know, it doesn't, it always turns into a wrestling match. You know, it always comes to grappling. You know, you can stand off and trade punches, but sooner or later somebody steps up, and you know, then it's wrestling, and you know, take their legs out from under them. That's the first thing. Take their legs out. You know, come in high, you just. You know, they're all of a sudden they're up here, and then all of a sudden you pull them behind their knees, and they just go right down.